welcome to Tiny Shed Life. We are so glad to have you here. Welcome if you are new, welcome back if you've been following us for a while. If you go back about 5 years ago, we sold our big suburban home. Hoffman quit his job and we moved into this tiny little shed. It was 240 square feet with plans of expanding and fitting the whole area out to 1,000 square feet. And I'm happy to say that we have done that. But we have so many details that we haven't finished. If you're a homesteader, you know the pool of your energy to all the different projects and you just can't do them all. So once we got the house to a pretty livable situation, sinks, kitchen, it looks finished, but we haven't done a lot of things like trim or the floors. And there's just some minor details we haven't gotten to. And being here for 5 years, I am so ready to get those things done. We've got the garden up and running. We've got chickens. We are moving to self-sufficiency. But I think it's time to pause and get more organized. The first thing that we are going to tackle is we are going to add some shelving, which is going to give us so much more storage for all the little things the homestead needs. First things first, we always try to source materials we already have here. Since we moved to a mobile chicken coop last year, we no longer have a use for our stationary coop that we built. I think it was the first year we were out here. All the tin was sourced from an older building on the other side of our property. But as you can tell, we've already taken pieces off of that and used it for other projects around here. Right now, we're having the boys take this whole thing down so we can use the 2x4s for a shelving project. We were looking for tools and doing things and we realized everything is just a mess. And I think that's just kind of one of the homestead farming things. There's just there's so many tools and so many things that you need to be productive. So Hoffman is gonna build some shelves. We've taken out the brooder and we're gonna brood them somewhere else. It was really dusty in there and it kind of smelled and it wasn't our favorite thing. We have to go to town, which is just over an hour away. We do have a local hardware store, but sometimes they can get expensive for the lumber if we need a lot of stuff. It's good for one-offs, but going into the bigger box stores really saves us a lot of money. So we went there. I really enjoy these trips. They get a little crazy with all the kids touching things and getting into stuff and questions, but they end up being a lot of fun and creating a lot of good memories. And I think it's so important for them to be part of this process so they can see what goes into it. It's not just things magically appear in your home. So while we're there, we're grabbing 2x4s for the shelves, grabbing some plywood too. Of course, screws, nails. We need some paint for the exterior of the house for the trim that I need to put up that we have not finished. And then of course, for the inside of the house, we had put up cedar trim originally, so we're gonna get some more cedar. There are pieces of our house that we haven't finished, so those will not get trim yet, but everywhere else is gonna get the trim. And it's just small pieces here and there, and then the exterior of the house needed trim as well. And we bought the same kind of stuff that matches what's on a shed. So I really hope you join us over these next couple of weeks as we finish projects inside and outside of our home. I really hope to do a shed tour, so go ahead and subscribe so you do not miss the full tour. We are a family of 7 living in less than 1,000 square feet. We built this entire project on our own off of watching YouTube videos. So that was just something I never saw myself doing. But now that it's done, I love the space and I really appreciate everything that went into it because we did it ourselves, and it'll be something that I hope we live in forever.